Okay, I guess we're live. I guess we are live on YouTube as well. Okay, so the market is, wait, the market is not open. And what's that spike? What's that aggressive spike to the upside? Welcome in. We're just getting started. We had a few technical issues that we were addressing, right? But this is the game plan for today. Okay, this is the game plan for today. We want to get something like this. Okay, this is a game plan. We want to sweep all this low resistance liquidity, boom, get a rejection and take price to the upside. Very straightforward, very simple. Okay. Markets open in the next how many minutes? Market opens in the next 30 seconds, guys. We have to be fully locked in. Next 30. Look, the market is not even open, right? And we've already started to see price push to the upside, which is insane. The market is not open, but we are already digging to the sky. We're already going, bro. All right, so market is open, guys. The market is open. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we get that pullback. Or if today is going to be one of those days the price just decides to go without us. It just decides to rip to the sky. Hopefully not. Hopefully we're going to get something today, guys. Welcome in. Thanks for the likes. Mike, good morning. How you doing? Mike, how's everything going with you this morning? All right. Today I was a little late to the stream, but at least we are here. We're going to get a win today. Yeah, I have a good feeling about today. I have a good feeling. Are you longs? No. Did you make any trades yesterday? No, I didn't take any trades yesterday. I took 0 trades. No, so I haven't taken any long yet, but ideally I want to see all this liquidity get swept. Okay, so this is our accumulation. Okay, and we want to see price sweep below that. We want to see price manipulate below the this consolidation, right? And I want to see price distribute to the upside. Okay, pretty simple. If you understand the concept of accumulation, manipulation, distribution, this is a classic example of it. Okay, we consolidated right above this 30-minute fair value gap. I only want price to dig down, come back, get in here, give me a rejection, right? You can also, if you're someone who trades inverse fair value gaps, when price gets into this area, you could look for an inverse fair value gap on the 1 minute. Okay, and that could give you your earliest entry back to the upside. But it's a waiting game, guys. It's going to be a waiting game. PK, what are you trading? I'm trading the NASDAQ. Okay, PK, I'm trading the NASDAQ. I'm trading the NASDAQ. Trading the NAS 100. Okay, trading the NAS 100. We're looking for longs. Pull back into this area, sweeping all this liquidity. So this move to the upside, I feel like it's just kind of inducing people to start to take longs. Okay, and when they start to take longs, what happens? They put their stop losses right here. They start to stack their stop losses right here, and that becomes very, very juicy for the big players to take and then send price in the opposite direction. All right, so we're good. we're good. We're good. We're good. We do have a fresh presented fair value gap right here. Hopefully, price doesn't just decide to go and leave us. That would be very unfortunate. Hey, MT Biker, good morning, good morning. Good morning, how you doing? How's everything going? Just making sure that everything is set up correctly so that we can get the show on the road. Zainab, I make 34K in just 1 week. TP, bro, what a shameless plug. You guys have absolutely no chill. Nana Yao, what's good? It's been a minute. Where have you been? Where have you been, bro? We're live and active, guys. Live and active. Keeping it level more to guess. Can keep engagement up. Oh, okay. TikTok is asking me to invite viewers to speak on my live as multi guests. I don't know if you guys want that, but anyway. So what we're waiting for is a pullback. We want to see a pullback into this area, take out all the liquidity. These relative equal lows, very juicy for us. So what I'm seeing now is I believe price is inducing longs. I believe, yeah, there are no gaps here, which is interesting. So I believe price is inducing people to go long, and then it will destroy all their stop losses very soon. Yeah, but there's no absolutely no way I'm going to take a sell today. I mean, I do not have any reason whatsoever to take a short. That would be insane. That would be insane. That would be absolutely insane. Because you're trying NAS on the demo at the moment. Okay, cool, cool, cool. What strategy what strategy are you using though? Because the strategy, especially on NASDAQ, the strategy is very, very important. All right. Strategy is important. Abe, hi Lewis. For how long have you been a day trader? So I've been trading for 5 years. I believe in November would be 6. Yeah, November will be 6 years. So I'll say 5 plus years. Welcome in, welcome in. So we're looking for a long trade idea today. And before we can take that, we want to make sure that we get that aggressive move to the downside into this area. Once we get into this area, okay, come on, come to us, come to us, come to us. Once we get in this area, any rejection, any rejection in this area, I take a long, right? Any rejection in this area I see, I take a lot. But if we keep ripping through, then this is the level I'm looking at. But I believe that we might get a rejection from here. Okay. I'm bullish today. Yeah, absolutely bullish. 100% bullish. 100% bullish. If how should I put it? Guys, lock in. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. All right. Because we could be getting something pretty soon. All right. Yeah, so as I was saying, yeah, I am bullish today. I want to see us continue to head to the upside. So yeah, we're bullish. We're waiting at the moment, waiting patiently. Guys, make sure we spam the likes. No strategy, looking at the resources on your channel. Hopefully I join the room soon. Okay, the room. Yeah, hit me up. Let me see what I can do for you. Hit me up in the Discord. Just hit me up in the Discord and let me see how you can start to apply the strategy. All right, so it's been quite eventful. Nothing much has happened. We have moved up at the open, we have taken this low, but I don't think price would leave this. If price leaves this, then we're aggressively bullish. It's literally no sales today, but I do want us to get down here. Okay. All right, so we're live. Yeah. So we're just getting started. So make sure that the likes, we're ramping up the likes. And if you haven't already joined the Telegram, please do. Link is in the bio. Link is in my bio. Trading. Hopefully we can catch something nice today, guys. Hopefully we can catch something nice. Hopefully we can catch. Oh, sent a hat and a mustache. Nanaya, thank you. Thanks for the likes. And thanks for the gifts. All right, so let's wait. Let's wait. Guys, have you taken any trades today? Be honest. The market opened 9 minutes ago. Let me know if you guys are taking any trades already. Bro, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. God damn. This thing was so loud. All right, so it looks like we're pushing. Pushing. Let's not be tempted, guys. Post a newly generated highlight book gift. Yeah, guys, yesterday we did 10,000 likes. I think we did a lot more than 10,000, but yeah, let's get the likes up. Let's send TikTok a message that, hey, we're active. Okay, we're consolidating. I feel like we're consolidating, so there's more. There's, a lot of people are putting their stop losses here. A lot of people are putting their stop losses here, right? Because what did we do? We came into some gaps and rejected. So a lot of people will be taking trades. Let me see. We'll be taking trades in this area, and their stop losses will be stacked right around here. Okay, right around. Oops. Stop losses will be stacked here. Let me put that red line there. So that's how you kind of have to think. Like, think about where people are stacking up their stop losses. And if you are able to do that properly, you don't even need bookmap, you don't even need order flow, right? You would literally know where liquidity is sitting. So you have to train your eyes to see that, hey, okay, so we broke this. If people take trades here, this is where their stop losses are sitting, right? This is the most obvious low. And once you have those levels, you can know that, okay, so on the book map, for example, this is where you'd have the heat, right? This is where all the orders, orders will be sitting. Now I want to take my entry after price sweeps past these orders, right? And comes to take these the orders that have been left behind, right? In this area. I wanted to come back, take these orders, and then turn around. But have you guys noticed, like since Monday, we've been aggressively bullish on the NASDAQ? Have you guys noticed that? It's crazy. It's crazy. Guys, hold on. I didn't check the news. Lana, good morning. How are you doing? What's on the news today? Do we have any red folder that could be a problem? Took a short about 20 minutes ago, the liquidity levels before the open. Wait, hold on, let me see. AB took a short. Where exactly? At this high? 20 minutes ago would be 911. 911, is it? At the wait, at the high. So you mean you took the trade before the open? Yeah. If you were anticipating that price was going to go to this level, like price was going to pull back, so you were kind of fading the move, the actual move. Well, but did you that was pretty much a scalp, wasn't it? If that was a scalp, that's fine. But for me, I deem that as a little risky, right? But if it's a scalp, you're able to get in and out quickly. Okay, all right. Makes sense. Yeah, but in my opinion, that's risky. That is risky, bro. What? Why the hell is that happening? Price is leaving. Price is trying to leave without us, isn't it? Again, today I said there's absolutely no way I'll be looking for any long opportunities, any short opportunities. My bad. Yeah, I will not be looking for any short opportunities in this aggressively bullish market. But there could be a pullback. There could definitely be a pullback at this point. All right. Let's see if that is the start of the pullback. Yeah, bro. Yesterday, price just decided to go. Today is literally trying to do the same thing. God forbid. Seems like price is leaving like yesterday. I was given no unrisky options. Yeah. When price starts to push like that, and there's no like significant area that you can use to take a continuation to the upside, it becomes very risky because um anytime you take that a trade at any point in time in the trend, there could be a pullback, right? Any point in time there could be a massive pullback, and it could just take you out. So those days you're better off just keeping your money in your accounts and not blowing them and blowing that huge. Okay, come on now. Give us the pullback. Give us the pullback. Give us the pullback. So price is somewhere in this area. Yeah, guys, I was checking if we had anything on the calendar today. Do we? So we had non-farm employment change, which was very bad. It came out very bad for the economy, very bad for the DXY. So obviously the NASDAQ doesn't care. Looking at what the NASDAQ is doing, it literally doesn't care about that news item. We do have another news release at 10 o'clock Eastern time, which is ISM Services PMI. I don't think that would make much of a difference. All right. Osman Haj, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the likes as well. Hmm. This is interesting. I know some traders, okay. Is that the pullback? I know some traders when they get onto the charts and they see that price is like just moving in one direction, all they do is just like shut it down. They just get off the charts because they know that it's very risky to like chase price. If it's gone, it's gone. Okay. If it's gone, it's gone. All right. So is that the pullback? Is that the pullback? Okay. All right. Interesting reaction there. All right. Come on now. Come on now. Give us the money. Give us the money. So we have an idea here. Um, the idea is the pullback might just be starting, guys. But I'm not going to go counter to the trend because in terms of probabilities, you always have to be on the higher side or, the better side of probabilities, right? Because let's say you take a sell from here, right? Price could say, okay, I know that everybody wants to take a long here. So I'm going to, just get down to this area and boom, continue my uptrend, right? You don't want to be a part of that. You want to wait until the actual level is taken, the actual liquidity levels are taken before you make your move, right? Because price could say psych and just go, and you'd be found wanting. You wouldn't understand what happened, but yeah. So that'll be our trade idea for today. We want to see price get down to that. It's a 30-minute gap. So if you go to the 30-minute, you notice that we have a number of wicks here, right? Followed by this particular gap. Okay. So that's what we want price to get into. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to happen. Guys, ECG has taken my lights. ECG has taken my lights. That's what Victoria MC Williams. I need a husband from Ghana, bro. You need a husband from Ghana. That's nice. Does anyone want to recover their losses? Message me as soon as possible. Don't waste your time. Well, people have got to like. Well, I'm told they are robots who are sending the messages in the chat, but that was very interesting. So this is your patience being tested. Price will test your patience. All right. You clearly know that this is where you want to take your entries, but the market is just going to show you different signs. It's literally testing you. Are you going to wait? Are you going to wait? Are you going to try to short this? And for guys, look, I mean, you can take a short in this area. Yes, it could work out, but you see what's happening, right? You see how yeah, it pretends as if it's going down, then it wicks to the upside. It pretends as if it's going down, it wicks to the upside. It pushes down and then it wicks to the upside. Imagine trying to short that. All right. That would be hell. That would be hell. Sometimes if I don't know if you guys have noticed this, right? You can identify the trend, you know that it's a bullish trend, and you take like tens of trades, like hundreds of trades, and you notice that you're not making profit, but you're literally buying in the direction of the trend, but you're still getting stopped out. You ask yourself why. It's literally because you're not buying from the right place. You're buying in the middle of the I used to call this in the middle of the war zone, right? All everything happening in here, war zone. Price moving up, down, up, down. It's literally a war zone. Just get to cover, man, and and take your shot. Don't go stand in the middle of battlefield and try to be shooting. You're gonna get killed. You're gonna get killed. You're gonna get unalived. Chinks Freeman, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Chinks, did I pronounce the name right? Chinks, Chinks Freeman. What are you looking to do? Are you trying to long or are you trying to short? Let me quickly check in on gold. Let's see what gold is doing. Okay, gold is also aggressively showing us aggressive signs of bullishness. You can tell on the 30 minutes, you can tell that we are breaking structure to the upside. We keep breaking, and now we're tapping into this area here, which is a fair value gap in discount. And that it's kind of holding price, right? So the next, if this gap holds, then it means the price wants to at least attack this high, right? So if you understand liquidity, you understand market structure, you start to see the markets differently. Okay, you start to see the markets differently. But this, in my opinion, right, I wouldn't prefer to take the trade from this gap. I'd rather prefer to take the trade from this particular gap. If it goes low, I think it will take the equal lows on the 1 hour. Mike, you mean the NASDAQ, right? Oh, you mean okay, you mean London low and Asia low. Bro, this thing is pushing to the upside. This thing is pushing to the upside. Yes, NQ. Okay. Yeah, that's very interesting. Relative equal lows, and there are also session lows as well. So let's see. The only thing that I'm looking to see is once we get in here aggressively, right? I want to see, let's say in about 10 minutes, right? Not like 10 minutes from now, but within a 10 minute period, I want us to aggressively head towards this area. And once we get in here, as soon as we get in here, I don't want to see bearish candles, right? As soon as we get in here, I want to see at least one bullish candle. What was that? Okay, 10 a.m. Wow. 10 a.m. candle is open. As always, we need to mark it out. So let's mark out our 10 a.m. 10 a.m. open. So that was the 10 a.m. open. How's it looking on NQ? Okay, it's pretty much up there on NQ. All right. Yeah, it's very bullish. It's very bullish. You can tell that price wants to. I mean, the sellers are trying. The sellers are trying to push price down, but the buyers are like giving them a tough time. Guys, I put this here just to just to let you know what the draw is. Like if price wants to continue ripping, it could rip here, but I'm not. You guys know me. I'm not going to do a 1:7 R. I mean, I could, but like, bro, I'm here to like take a piece of the pie and not be greedy. Okay. A lot of you, if you take that kind of mentality out of your minds, you would make money. You don't want like the entire move. Yes, if you're swing trading, yeah, that's fine. That's understandable. But we're day trading, and we day trade. We don't like trade the entire day. We trade the session. So we're more of intra-session traders, right? All right, we're coming. We're coming. We're coming aggressively. I like the looks of that candle. I like the fact that we're getting down to that level. Tells us that we need to be absolutely locked in. Very bullish. All right, we're coming. We're getting there. So anyone who took longs, anyone who saw this and they were like impatient and took longs would probably be crying at this point, right? Anyone who took longs would be like, geez, I'm in drawdown, right? Because why the hell did price entice everyone to start buying? And then like look at where price is at right now. And take note, the market opened up where did the market open up? It opened up here. Okay. This wick down here was probably a liquidity grab. So a lot of people would have taken their trades anywhere in this area. So if you see price push up like this, I'm sure by this time your stop losses are somewhere here at break even. What has price done? Price has just obliterated your stop loss. Don't you think it will come down to the even lower liquidity and react, or do you think it's Abe? So the thing is, it could go down there, all right? It could definitely go down there, but the thing is, because it's aggressively bullish, I don't reckon it should go all the way come down here. All right, if it comes down here, the trend is probably changing. So look on the 30-minute, right? Look on the 30-minute. What do you see? We have a high, 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 low, high, 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 low, high, high. Okay, and in this leg, this is literally the only 30-minute fair value gap in this leg. It could. The thing is, it could even wait. What's that? Is that a rejection? It's actually rejecting. What the hell? This is the last fair value gap in this leg, so I find this to be high probability for some form of a reaction. Okay. What else? There is also a gap down here, but that has actually been tapped in one time. All right, so you see gold actually took that level. It tapped, it went up, pulled back into the FEG, and then it took out that high. So I see people on social media saying, hey, fair value gaps don't work. Like, really? How? How doesn't it work? Right? And that's basically the same idea we have here. Okay. This is the fair value gap we're looking at. We want to see price come in, give us a rejection, and see if we can take a long. All right. Or we're going to be patient. And the thing is, this is one good thing. Okay. When price gets here, I don't like I don't put I haven't put a limit order here because that would be crazy. Like knowing what you've just mentioned, Abe, like knowing the fact that there are relatively equal lows down here, okay, that would be risky to actually put a limit order here. Okay. So for this one, I will be market executing. I want to make sure that there is a clear, obvious rejection at this zone, and then we can take advantage of it. Price is playing games with us right now. Price is playing games with us. It's just still building up liquidity, building up liquidity. Okay, guys, this power situation is crazy. Mike, what the hell? How did that happen? Mike, how did that happen, bro? Funded account. What happened though? Were you long? Do you take a long or a short? Jeez, price is messing with you, man, bro. All right, all right, all right. no pressure, right? No pressure. We're still waiting. Guys, today what's happening? What's happening with the likes? What's happening with the likes? Let's get it tapping, guys. Let's get the likes up. I'm long for today, but I wanted to take the session lows before going higher. Right. Right, Mike. I was just talking about that. You know, I actually did mention that that price can come down here and be like psych and leave everyone. That's price. But yeah, let's see. Let's see. Guys, make sure you join the Telegram, okay? I keep mentioning the Telegram because that is important to me. It um I kind of give you updates in the Telegram, right? Updates on what I'm looking at for the session. I will start to actually put videos there. I don't know if you guys would like to watch videos on Telegram, but I'll start to put some educational videos in there as well. And also, the cherry on top is if I take a trade, you guys get an immediate, an instantaneous alert that, hey, Lewis is doing XYZ. All right. But at some point in time in my career, I felt like if you're just following signals, right, it's not really the best. You have to kind of understand what is going on, understand um, why I'm taking the trade. Because I used to do this, right? I used to do this under a mentor. Okay. I used to follow everything he did. And I got to a point where, and guys, you should get to a point where when your mentor takes a trade, right, you should be able to identify if he has taken a good trade or not. I don't know if you guys get me. You should be able to know that, hey, okay, maybe he didn't see this, right? So that's what I want you guys to get to. Okay, you guys should be able to do this on your own. You guys should be able to say, hey, Louis, I'm seeing this 4 fair value gap there. Like, you know, the way Abe mentioned that we have relative equal lows down here, right? To be honest, I hadn't looked at that. Like, in all honesty, I hadn't looked at that, right? And let's say I had put a limit order here, right? If Abe said that hey, they're relative equal lows down there, I would have taken the limit order. I would have taken the limit order off. Okay. So that's what I want you guys to get to. I want you guys to understand what the strategy is so that you can have an opinion as well. All right. So we haven't done much. Price hasn't done much. When I see price consolidate like that, I think that's a good thing, right? It's a good thing because it tells you that a lot of people are doing stuff. There's a lot of people are buying, people are selling, people are buying, people are selling. And there are going to be a lot of stop orders being racked up in this area, a lot of orders being racked up in this area. So let's say price moves aggressively here, it takes out the stops. It has orders here to fill. So it can easily turn back around and just aggressively come up here. And so when you see price consolidating, right, orders are being stacked up either above, below, or even both. So we are pulling back to tap the 10 a.m. Let's see if that actually sparks the move to the downside here. SB. What's good? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. I think I asked you guys some time back, like what kind of videos would you like to see me put out? And I think you guys mentioned that you guys wanted to see more educational videos, right? I don't know if it's just my preference, but I feel like what people want to see on TikTok is like lifestyle, entertainment. I don't know. But if you guys want to see education, that's cool. That's cool. I can work on educational videos for you guys. Oh, bro. Nah, bro. That's why are you guys blowing your accounts? Why are you guys blowing your accounts? No, don't blow your accounts. Ghetto Villa. What happened? Tell me. Tell us about it. What happened? Is it the markets that is doing something crazy? Ghetto Villa, we go again. You have to fund that account, and let's go back into the markets. Let's go back into the markets and be take sniper entries, right? Take one trade a day, two trades a day. All right, let's start again. Don't risk more than 1% per day. Don't risk more than 1% a day. You're new to this. You did the demo, but try the funded one. Oh, okay. Get to Villa. Where are you listening from, though? Bro, this heat is killing me. This heat is killing me. Swaziland. Bro, it's been a while since I heard about that country, Swaziland. Where's Swaziland located though? Let me see. Swaziland. I don't want to let you guys know that my geography is not is nowhere near Swaziland, bro. I should be ashamed of myself. Swaziland is in Africa. Wait, South Africa and Mozambique. Swaziland is in Africa. I was like, interesting. Wait, is it Eswatini? Is that the same thing? Bro, gotcha. I see. And to be honest, like if you ask me like randomly, like you stop me and you ask me, what country is Eswatini? Eswatini. I'll be like, what? And I know over 50% of you guys in the stream wouldn't know Eswatini. I don't know. Prove me wrong if you know Eswatini as a country. Oh, but that's interesting. I do see like yeah, yeah, a lot of wildlife and stuff. Looks interesting. So while we wait, bro, price is choppy. Mike, price is choppy. I understand why people can blow accounts in this kind of PA. Yeah, Ghetto, join the Telegram, okay? The amount of knowledge I want to give out, I don't know. I feel like I'm just being lazy, to be honest. because I feel like I should be recording videos like every single day. Yeah, bro, it is what it is. It is what it is. Once if we are able to come down here and get a rejection, then we see what we can do. But if we don't get that, we cannot trade this nonsense. So when do you actually have to take a trade? So I wait. So I've marked out, if you can see, I've marked out the level that I want price to get to. When price gets to that level, then I wait for a rejection. Once I get the rejection I'm looking for, as soon as I see that, I take my entry. And it's not as simple as I'm saying it, okay? When price gets to that level and it disrespects that level, right? I look at the next liquidity level, which is a 30-minute low right here. If it disrespects that 30-minute low as well, then I am kind of flipping my bias gradually, because if we're bullish, I don't expect price to run through two major liquidity levels. Once we run through two major liquidity levels, I start to, hey, we might be looking for a bias flip. Okay. So that's it. So usually wait for liquidity to be taken before you take a trade. That's literally the best. And I've been saying it. I don't know. I think a lot of strategies should actually use liquidity as like a very, very important confluence, right? Even if you're trading something like support and resistance, you would notice that yes, you can have a support level, but what they don't tell you, let me mark this here. What they don't tell you about support and resistance is that when, let's say, price has hit this level, okay, multiple times, hit this level multiple times, what they don't teach you is that at some point, price breaks through that level and then it continues the move down, right? I think people call this a fake breakout, right? And the fake breakout is literally a liquidity sweep or liquidity grab, or however it is, okay? Do I use CE? Um, I use it in a sense that, okay, if I have a fair value gap, okay, and price does not close below the midpoint of the fair value gap, then I know that that gap might hold, right? But I don't use it for an immediate entry. You get it? I just use it to gauge. Okay, all right. Good afternoon from Ghana. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Harj. What's good? Amma says what? DM me for VC. What's VC? As soon as I saw your profile picture, I knew that your account was a fake account. You are going to TikTok jail. All right, we're seeing some movement, right? We're seeing some movement where we're getting down to our level. Any other pair we can possibly trade? If you want to trade any other pair, I'll advise trade S&P 500. But for me, I stick to one particular pair, okay? And I'm able to fully understand the pair. All right, easy, easy. We're getting down there aggressively. So we might get a trade, guys. We might get a trade soon. No, not yet. You really have to wait until it gets down to that level. You can't just long it. Boom, 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 boom. Can we buy? No, no, no. We can't buy just yet. We have to wait until it gets down there. I think it's pretty much enticing people to buy. It's still trying to stack up the stop losses and the stop orders in this area. We've already taken this low, which is quite significant, but I don't think price would leave this gap alone. So we wait. Guys, the Telegram, oh, the Telegram, join the Telegram. Okay. If you wanted to get my alerts, if you're somebody I don't want to preach signals, but like if you wanted to take the trades that I'm taking, then the Telegram is for you. If you're anywhere in Africa, right, and you're trading the NASDAQ, my entries give you the exact prices and it's instantaneous. As soon as I click buy, the alert is in Telegram. This it doesn't take a second, it doesn't take 2 seconds. It is instant. The Elegant Crown Boutique, yes, I'm looking for longs. I want to see the reaction in this area. And when we get that reaction, we know what we can do. Thanks for the likes. I appreciate it. Oh, we're at 5K likes. Let's get the likes up to 10K, guys. It's very easy for us to do that. If everybody in the stream likes the stream for 100 times, I think if everyone likes it for 10 times, just 10 times, 10 likes, we should be getting 5. Wait, my math isn't mathing, guys. No, if everybody likes 10 times, we have 500 likes. Or if you like 100 times, we have 5K likes. All right, price is struggling. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Price is struggling, but you can tell that it's really trying to get down there. Is that XAU USD? So no, that's not gold. Today we didn't really look so much at gold. The only thing I said on gold was there was this 30-minute gap that price had tapped into, and it was going to get to this high, and indeed, right, it really got there. So if you were trading, you could have at least caught that on gold. But for now, we are looking for a NASDAQ trade. Nana Yao sent a treasure box with, bro. Nana Yao is on fire with the gifts. Appreciate you. All right. So as I said, if you're listening anywhere from Africa, um, yeah, just join the VIP for free. It's literally for free, right? Um, Once I send the signal, I have to be active, right? Once I send the signal, it goes into the Telegram, and then you guys are able to benefit from that. Okay, we're coming. We're getting down there. Come on, this is taking too long. Taking too long. When price gets there, we are going to be ready. We are going to be ready to execute. So make sure you have fast fingers, okay? Now, if let me just let you guys know, if I were to take a trade from here, let's say we get a rejection, let's say we pull into this area, get something like this, or get an immediate rejection, my entry would be, as soon as we get that rejection, the stop loss is going to be below this 30-minute fair value gap, okay? Yes, that's where my stop loss is going to be, right below this fair value gap. I might give it a little breathing room. That's what it's going to be, okay? So let's wait. Let's wait and see what we can get here, guys. We are almost there. So make sure you're in the VIP. VIP, as soon as I click, it goes there, all right? Because on the streams, you might not know exactly when I'm clicking, even though, yes, you'd see it, but you might not know the price at which I'm buying. So we're inside that 30-minute gap. 9, 2, 9, 7, 5, 7. Okay. All right. So we're inside there, pushing quite hard into that area. Already, I'm kind of seeing a rejection. Kind of seeing a rejection. But I wouldn't want to do anything just yet. See, 1 minute. Okay. All right. We have 1 minute and 40 seconds on this candle. Let's see if the next candle opens up and pushes to the upside. That would be our cue to go long. So you see, I didn't put a limit order there. If I put a limit order, as soon as I got triggered in, price goes straight to my stop loss. So sometimes it's just good to wait until you get a reaction before you take the trade, okay? LSTC bot. Yes, that's right. That is right. That is the name of the bots that would grant you access. And if you have any challenges, let me know. Just send me a DM. That's actually true. Or there's actually a support channel there. You can send a message to the support channel. I knew it try to take the equal loss. Mike. Mike. Mike, you're reminiscing. You're regretting your past trades. You shouldn't on the 1 hour. On the hourly, right? The lows there, in my opinion, are the session lows. Not even in my opinion. The lows here are session lows. You can see we have Asia, we have London. Guys, take note. There was a wait, hold on. Let me see what's happening here. Okay. Reaction, guys. So as I was saying, I have like 2 minutes more, so you might get a trade in 2 minutes. So this relative equal lows, these are session lows, very important. But I do see a volume imbalance here. Maybe that's why price moved past the 30-minute gap, came down to close the volume imbalance, and now in 2 minutes, guys, take note. In 2 minutes, okay. In 2 minutes, if this candle closes bullish above the gap, I'm taking a long, immediate long, okay? My stops are going to be below this candle, below this wick, and that would be, yeah, looking at the time, that would be my one and only trade idea. So make sure you're logged in, make sure you're in the Telegram so that you can get the alerts. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get it. So I am absolutely locked in and ready for this entry. I will do a 1:2, looking at the time, probably do a 1:2 or 1:3 on that. Let's see how it's looking on the 1 minute. Okay. All right. That's good enough of a reaction on the 1 minute for me in that area. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we don't have time. So I have 1 minute to determine if this is worthwhile. Okay. Still looking good. Looking good, looking good. If this thing goes against us, then we know that it's the relative equal lows that price wanted to go get. But I want to get a good close on this particular candle. My stops are going to be below this low. 18 seconds, guys. 18 seconds. No, in fact, my stops, yeah, my stops would be, let's see. My stops will be below that low. 3 seconds. Okay, so I'm in that. I'm in a long right there. The fill was pretty decent. It wasn't bad. My stops are slightly below that. So let's see if price respects that zone or price wants to take us out for the relative equals. You still not in? I am in now. I'm in now, hoping that that level will hold. So now we leave it to the gods. Okay, okay, okay. Wait, for some reason, right? The bot did not take the trade. Why the hell did the bot fade the trade? Okay, it's pushing, pushing, pushing towards our stop loss. Oh, and we are out. We are out of this trade. Okay, not just yet. We're still in. We are still in. Is it going to turn around or is it taking us out? Okay. So that's it. The idea has been proven wrong. So let's take a few steps back to see what's happening. Okay, okay, okay. Go to the 1 minute. Let's see if there's anything happening here will be manipulated. One hour order block. Lana, you said a 1 hour order block. 1 hour order block. 1 hour order block. Hold on. 1 hour open range breakout. Wait, let me see what you're talking about. Lana, that's interesting. I thought the open range breakouts are on the 15. So that would be this. Or we just created it. Yeah, so guys, it's failed the first liquidity level, which is this area. This area has failed. Now, if it breaks below this area, then that would be an indication that we might be heading down. Okay, we might be heading lower. So this is the second and last area that you might want to see a rejection from. If it fails, then it's probably coming down to these relatives. What? Okay, so it's looking like it's not going to hold. You get hard to erase. Yeah, it was actually 1,000, not I raised 1,000 on that. So yeah, that failed. That failed. That level failed. Now I'm looking at the 30-minute. Sometimes what happens is that yes, you get that fake. The next liquidity level holds, but it looks like the next liquidity level is not holding. Okay, so we had 1 hour on that. Negative 1 hour on that particular trade. But looking at it, if this second level fails, then I guess we are going to head to those lows that you guys were talking about, right? These are relative equal lows down here. Okay. We paid what? We paid the tuition for that. So good. Yeah, I mean, it's painful, but what can you do, right? You can't just go. You can't say, oh, okay, so the market should give me back that money. Let me take another trade. Let me take multiple other trades. Let's make that money back. That's the fastest way to blow out. Okay, fastest way to blow that account. So sometimes when I take a loss, I'm like, okay, so relax. There's no rush in trying to, oh, let me find what's the market doing next, right? I sometimes catch myself trying to do that, and then you notice I just gradually just relax. I just gradually relax, and regardless of whatever stage you get to, those emotions are still going to be be part of your body. Like it's chemistry, but you just need to catch yourself in that, and like hold yourself. Don't do that. Hey, don't do that. Okay, just don't do that. Okay, second level, 30-minute low. Let's see what's happening. 30-minute low has been swept, and there is a okay. It's not really a confirmed rejection, but all right. Um, yeah. If this thing fails as well, then I guess it wants to come for this low. All right. What's the time? 10:43 Eastern time, 2:43 Ghana time. Let's see if anything's gonna happen here. Now, if we come back to close above this high, I'll probably take a second stab at this, taking it as though we were manipulated on this move, right? and that will be my final bullet in the chamber. There's a high chance that that would not happen because this level is sitting right here. But let's see. Let's see what happens, guys. Yeah, that level failed. Unfortunate. It's unfortunate, guys. So we're waiting. Saint. Hello. Yeah, hold on. I gotta get my speaker. Yeah, bro, what's good? Can you hear me? Am I? Yeah. Okay, hold on. I think I'm having that issue again. Hold on, bro. At 15 minute, you're seeing a an order block. Don't you think it wants to respect that first? Hold on, let me see. 15 minute bullish order block or bearish? Bullish order block, yes. There is a bullish order block right there. Gotta connect these speakers. Same, bro. I'm having challenges with the sound, bro. But I hear you. I hear you. Like you're very faint. Yeah, I hear you, but you're very faint. It might be from my side. I'm like three speakers connected, so it's like trying to figure out which one it's trying to play from. Yeah, I'm looking for longs, but pretty risky because there's relative equal lows down there, right? Asia low, London low. Hello? Yeah, I hear you. Still trying to figure out. Brother, give me a second, yeah. Want to hear what you're saying. Do, 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 do. Zane, can you say something?
Yo, yo, yo.
Okay, I hear you. I hear you
Okay.
now. Yeah.
So I was saying, you're right. We do have London and Asia stacked below as relatively equal lows, right? Um, but to also take into consideration, we are also in an hourly bull gap, which has rated liquidity to the downside. Now, what we're seeing
Guys,
is
I might be
once we
taking
have that initial raid,
a long if
and
we
now
close above
we're
this
reversing.
high. Okay.
We're at that 1 minute gap or the two 1 minute gaps that price delivered lower previously from. Personally, if we break through that gap, I will take these longs. Outside of the fact that yes, we do have stacked lows below, we are delivering from a 1 hour bull gap as well. That's something to also take into consideration, especially since YM and ES are like floating in all-time highs, and MNQ being the lagging. Now, what else actually helps understand the long perspective outside of delivering from an hourly gap and seeing the pairs relative um, counterparts that also move in the same direction is the fact that we
Maybe
have lower
wait for a
liquidity being
lower
invested
drop
while
and
price
ride up a
below at the
liquidity.
1 minute
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
We
yeah.
have
So
from
if we
nearby
take
all
out
those highs
London and
coming down
Asia, I will not
are in
be
fact
interested in
trend line
anything whatsoever
liquidity,
today.
which
Right.
forces the hourly
So
bull gap.
I do have
If
two
this does
opportunities,
flip those 1 minute
right?
gaps, I will be taking
We
longs.
went through the 30-minute gap. Okay, bro. I am waiting for a change of character as well
Okay.
to see if that could work out for longs. But we do have like 9 minutes. So if that doesn't happen in that period, then I'm just gonna leave it alone. Price
Yeah.
wants to go down, that's fine.
Yeah. So I did paper trade shorts.
I will kill
There
a
was a 3 minute
special.
bearish gap.
G Classics,
And then
you're
it
holding a
worked.
sell.
And if it hits London lows,
You're
I
holding
will
a
be in one
sell.
to two completely.
That's awesome. Yo, bro, say that again. Multitasking at the moment,
Can you
bro.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Oh yeah. I was saying there's a 3 minute bearish gap that price delivered out of. Inverted a 1 minute inversion, nice break even point. And if this PA hits London lows, that would have been a perfect 1 to 2.
Right, 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 right. The fact that it's closing below this low, it's actually getting me to lose interest at this point. Okay, yeah, yeah. If it closes below this low, I'm losing interest in the longs up until, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Not there's no up until, like, if we close below this low, I'm fading the longs
Right.
whatsoever. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You said there is a 4 hour. I think you mentioned there's a 4 hour fair value gap below price.
Yeah, so the last 4 hour delivery happened on Monday. That was the last time we delivered from a 4 hour bull gap.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, with that being said, we have to also
G Classics, that bro, you've got some guts, man. You've got some guts holding that long. Where did you place your stop loss? Because I mean, if you place your stop loss right, you shouldn't be in the trade.
impossible because we're taking out liquidity to the downside, right? Trapped within the sideways market. So look here, we've just taken out London lows.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. Like, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it right now. So we've taken out the lows. God damn. That happened in a split second. That
Yeah,
happened in
aggressive.
a, yeah, quite aggressive. And also take note, we're tapping into a rejection block right about now. You see that where price began overnight. It rejected from a fair value gap on the 30-minute. I don't know if there's a fair value gap on the higher time frame, but those particular wicks, right, are literally a rejection area. So that is interesting because we're sweeping liquidity. Let's say we're getting into that area. If there is a price wants to turn around from there, I would not be surprised.
But so
I would
look
not be
here.
surprised.
If we flip this minute gap, I will take these longs because not only we've taken low resistance that was built below price, we've also tapped into relatively equal lows for 2 sessions, right? So seeing an aggressive push to the upside here, flipping these bearish gaps, I will take these longs because I've got a clear break-even point,
Yeah, up
which
there.
happens to be the previous one.
Yeah.
So, but then again, price wants to reach 2 hour, then I guess we just have to wait.
Yeah. Let's see. I want to see what happens inside the rejection block. Um, I mean that's my last resort at anything trying to turn price around back to the upside. If this rejection block fails, guys, you have to advise yourselves. We do have about 5 minutes.
It's definitely going to be bearish at that point because
Yeah.
we do need to, because we're really high in premium right now.
E-classics, yeah, I feel you. I feel you, bro. And these guys are here asking people to, what was he saying? I'm greeting you from New York City. I want to bless only 10 people. You're right.
Damn, MNQ. So that short would have worked out. Would have been a 1 to 2.
Yeah. ES has taken liquidity. ES has tapped into an area that can turn price. Bro, the US 30 is like, what the hell are my little cousins doing? I'm doing what I feel like doing. US 30.
That's what I'm saying. ES and YM,
Yeah.
they're just up there, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
MNQ definitely the lagging one right now. So if I'm not wrong, we might just get the move right when AM session ends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm also looking at this at the moment. As you said, like you're looking for an inversion, right?
Yeah,
It's
it's
kind of
just reaching
happening.
to that. I'm gonna get my phone real quick. It's setting up.
All right. Is it gold or yeah, NAS 100. On XNES, it's on XNES it's US Tech. XNES it's US Tech. So you say you're getting in? Yeah, nah.
Yeah, I'm literally waiting for this flip to happen and then I'll get in.
Mm. Bro, if this thing turns around and goes, I'll be like, bro, this thing just wanted to take out Asia low.
Literally.
It just wanted to take Asia low. Man. I also have a strange feeling that the levels will hold because usually, right, when I have one liquidity level, two liquidity levels, and price runs through both of them, right? Usually the rest of the day or the rest of the session, price moves in that direction that is heading towards. So I was looking for longs in this 30-minute. It failed. It got into a 30-minute, was that 30-minute low. It also failed before getting to that what do you call it? Asia low, London lows. Okay. So something in my mind, some small voice in my mind is telling me that, hey, even though it looks like this might want to like turn around, it could just continue ripping lower. But yeah. Let's take the fully mechanical approach here. All right. Let's see what's
Yeah, I
happening.
mean, bro, listen, I don't even know if I want to get in this, bro, because we have 30 seconds before the session ends.
Ah, right. 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 The session ends
And it's
in
set now.
yeah.
Yeah.
G Classics on the H4, you're seeing equal highs. Wait, hold on.
Sessions end in 5
H4. H4, you're seeing equal highs.
Okay.
The 4 hour on MNQ has no top wick, which is a good, yeah, absolutely. The devil's mark.
See, like,
It tells you that it tells you that price wants to get there, right? Or price will get there at some point. Bro, this thing is kind of kind of being cheeky at this point.
I know, bro.
This is being very cheeky, man. What the hell, guys? Do we take this or do we fade it? Let me ask the chat. Do we take this or do we fade it? Because this is looking like a nice long. It's looking like a nice long. Let me see.
All right, chat, I'm in it.
Yeah, I'll wait for the 3-minute close. I'll wait for the 3-minute close.
I'm in these modes. Are we gonna get cooked because we disrespected our own rules, or can we make something out of this?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Mike, you knew that would happen, yeah, bro. Yeah, we paid the price for that first one, but let's see if there's some redemption. There's some redemption here. So for me, right, what the confirmation I want to see is if we close above this high, it tells me that okay, we're changing character and I can like ride the trend to the upside. So if we don't get that closure above this in this case this closing price, then I'm going to fade it. Okay. It can, if you follow that.
29587, one contract. Yeah, same, bro. One contract here as well.
It can save you playing with that feelings, yeah, bro. Price can definitely do that. Price can mess with you, and if you're not careful, you take multiple trades, and at the end of the day, you notice that you've taken too many trades. Right? It can really mess with you. It can definitely mess with you. So we have taken those lows. My confirmation here on the 1 minute, there is confirmation. People would take an inverse fair value gap, an IFEG. That's an entry model you can use. But on the 3, I want a little more confirmation by getting a change in the state right here, a closure above this particular high. Man, now you wait until liquidity is taken before you take the trade. Yeah, that's the best. And you know something about liquidity? Liquidity can get you waiting for it can get you waiting for hours. Like today, you know, we waited market open. We wanted to see price come down. So we literally waited for an hour and a half. No. So I don't have this change of character just yet. But we're tapping into a 3-minute fair value gap. So if price respects that 3-minute gap and it pushes above to close above that high, that 3-minute high, then that would be my cue that hey, okay, this thing might actually push. And that will kind of also give me a kind of a new low, right? A new low that price could be respecting, or where I could put my stop loss.
Yeah, so we might get cooked on that.
Yeah, I'm actually considering a short. I'm actually considering a short
See how
because,
we fight.
bro, we do have that 4 hour below price. We've faded a 30-minute gap. We faded a 30-minute low. We've taken our liquidity from Asia low, London low, and price is still respecting bearish order flow. The hell?
Yeah.
Price is still respecting bearish order flow. So let's see.
So I messed up here, chat. So I didn't see this big 3 minute bearish gap. Now that I see it, it's telling me that we might get cooked. If I'm being honest.
Now, bro, the bullish gap is respecting, bro. It is respecting, kind of. The bullish is respecting, bro.
Oh,
So yeah,
I think it's the only thing that can help me here is that 3 minute gap. That gets disrespected. I might just even close this trade out early. There's no point fighting against that.
yeah. Oh, okay. So, someone said there was a devil's mark on the 4 hour above price, which is very very significant. So it tells us that hey, at some point price definitely wants to head up. And bro, US 30 is already up, right? The NASDAQ was showing us all-time highs yesterday. So hmm.
That club almost flipped.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I have a feeling I want to close this out early. Um, but that three hasn't flipped yet, so there's literally no point doing that at the moment. Best case scenario, it moves into our break even at least, right? We can go break even. But right now, there's very, very low chances, according to what I'm seeing, of it getting up there. But if it does, that's a miracle. Yeah.
Guys, make sure you join the Telegram, right? All the alerts, everything I'm taking is inside the Telegram. All right, all the entry levels, stop loss levels, take profit levels, everything is there, so that you get to know when I'm out, you get to know when I'm in. All right,
Because it's 3 minute bearish gap. I should have been more vigilant about that, if I'm being honest.
bro, it's
Watch
flipping.
out,
It's
Wilson.
flipping. Don't worry, bro. We're going. It's pushing. Let it push. Let it cook. Let it cook. So, I mean, looking at that bullish gap, if that bullish gap respects and it goes back to flip, then I mean, it's still a you're still in the game, bro. But you were thinking of closing?
Yeah, I was actually very close to closing this, bro, because that 3 minute bearish gap I did not see, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
Because if I would have seen that, I would have just not even entered any position. Jordan, you're killing me, cuz. Bro, literally deep right now, bro.
Oh man. Okay. Is that 1 minute gap holding? Is that 1 minute gap holding price? Brother,
This is
bro,
literally
I have a feeling just something just spoke to me that bro, we should be in shorts at this point. I heard a voice. A voice just spoke to me and said, "Hey, why the hell are you looking for longs after seeing price disrespect your level multiple times?" Okay, so we do have a 30-minute gap above price. It's pretty new. Let's see if we have a 15-minute gap above price. Not really. Not really. Let's see if we have a 5 minute above price. No, no.
It's literally that three that's holding, bro. If that three gets disrespected, this can go. It can actually go up. Once that 3 minute bearish is disrespected, in the next 2 minutes and 30 seconds, this can rip.
Bro, look,
Boom.
look at that. Look at
Right,
that.
be ready. Be ready, chat.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, bro. Rip, bro. Just get to that break even at least. Literally shoot for the stars, man. Aim for the moon, bro. Come on, bro. Disrespect it. Okay, so the 1 minute flipped again.
The 1 minute flip again.
I would love for the big, yeah, 1 minute flipped again. I
All
would
right.
like for this to keep pushing in that direction, which will then allow that 3 minute to flip, right? Once that 3 minutes flip, we can expect it to move up.
Yeah, but 3 minute is, bro, a 3 minute is okay. In a minute and 30 seconds, I'll know if this is something that could work out. My bro, it's looking good because it respected that gap and it's pushing above. So I think it's looking good. Yeah, but this is not this. I don't think this is a trade I would like to babysit.
No,
um,
I'm not enjoying this.
yeah, bro.
I'm literally
Let's see.
sitting here. Toes are sweaty. I feel like I need to take a shit. Yeah, man, it's too much.
Oh my days, bro. Um,
Overwhelming, bro.
yeah, guys. I'm going to.
Okay.
Am I going to fade this?
Everybody's sweating, man. Come on, bro.
I'm thinking of fading this. Let's see how aggressively this candle closes. If it closes aggressively, then we take it. But if the closes, I'll fade it. Like, to be honest, I'm not going to take it. All right. So let's see how the close is. This is my last opportunity at giving us
Just flip it
a
and go.
redeeming trade, a
20
trade
seconds.
that
It's like a buzzer beater right now, bro.
no, that rejection, bro. 17,000 likes, guys. You guys are amazing. I appreciate each and every one of you on the stream. For all the support, supporting the stream, sticking and staying. Bro, you guys are amazing. Um, you guys are absolutely amazing. So I was looking for a long here, but I am going to fade that long. Okay, just because we are really struggling. All right. I want us to break this high. We're really struggling. Once that high breaks, then it tells me that okay, so price might be changing, but it seems we are really struggling to do that. Okay. I can see a number of wicks in that area. Personally, I would not take it. If it's struggling, then price is literally saying, it's literally telling you something, right? Price does not want to break. What is it telling you? It's telling you it wants lower prices. But it's weird to me because the US 30 is like ripping to the upside. Let's see what S&P 500 is doing. S&P 500 is deep in this gap, guys. Guys, guys, guys. Why did this thing? Yeah, bro. Asia low has been left open on S&P 500. Um, US 30 has already started dumping. Yes, guys. Guys, don't take the longs. Piece of advice for you guys. All right, don't take the longs. Okay, you guys know that when I tell you that, hey, don't take the longs. After a few hours, you come back, you would see that price is like ripping. So don't take the longs, guys. Price is struggling. Okay, it's definitely struggling to prove to us that it wants to go up. Okay. Let's see. Is there an entry model for shorts? Is there an entry model for shorts? Um, Entry model for shorts could be this candle closure here. That would flip the 3 minute bullish gap as well. Okay, this bullish gap here, right here. Okay, so what did it do? It tapped into this bearish gap, wicks, 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 right? Pushed up, gave us a breaker formation by closing this, and that could be your entry. I don't know how many of you guys would like to take that, but that could work out for shorts. Okay, that is if you get a breaker formation here, that could work out for shorts. All right, that could work out for shorts. As I said, I'm not going to babysit this. Okay, I'm not going to babysit this, but if I decide to take it, you guys will know. Let's see. So coming from the sheets and days have been confirmed. Yeah. So yeah, let's see. Let me just put it on.
Um,
Guys, unfortunately, I'm not. I apologize if I'm not seeing the person who is liking, but I see the likes. I see the bubbles coming up, but I'm not seeing the person. Hold on, I'm going to find out. I'm going to find out. Yeah, I'm sure that's Nanaya or Mem Interiors. Oh, the real G's. The real G's who've been supporting my stream, guys. You guys have been phenomenal. Phenomenal. Guys, I might just take this trade. All my look. God damn. God damn. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. All the liquidity levels have failed. Everything is telling us that hey, price is trying everything it wants to do to break above. It's just not able to break. This is where I wanted to take it right here after we flip below this green line, but it looks like price has a mind of its own today. But it's still valid. If you can get a pullback into that exact breaker, then that could work out. It's not, to be honest, it's not even confirmed yet. Okay, that breaker is not confirmed yet because we never closed below that level. So this is the breaker, and the entry would be at the edge of the breaker. Stops will be above the breaker, and you can do a 1:2 on that. Do a 1:2 on that, guys. Do we take that? Okay, you know what? Just for the sake of, so let's go. Yeah, no, no, yeah, let's go. Thanks for the support. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So, how many minutes? 40 seconds, guys. I'm putting a limit order right there. Stops above. For the limit orders as well, I send them into the Telegram. Okay, so you get the notifications on the limit order. So I've placed a limit order right there. I'm Ghanaian. Of course, I'm Ghanaian. Of course, I'm Ghanaian. I'm straight from the motherland. All right, straight from the motherland. So I put a limit order right here at the breaker. What will get me to take off the breaker is if we close below this. Okay, so to be honest, let me just stay with you guys and watch this, bro. Let's watch this because I know some of you guys might not be able to manage the trade. Um, Saint, bro, this is looking bloody. This is looking bloody. Right, right. And the 4 hour fair value gap is also sitting right there. Massive draw on liquidity. So okay, right, yeah.
on me. That's like a decent.
Cindy, are you late? Yeah, we're pretty late. Same brother, Accra. Nice, nice, nice. Streaming from Accra as well. Streaming from Accra. You win this one or your cast? Wait, hold on. I actually forgot that my pending order is on. Do I leave it on? Do I leave it on? All right, so we're better off market executing, guys. We're better off market executing. Why? Because we've taken out that low. So let's see if we can market execute this. All right. Okay, so that's meant to be the level that we're looking to take an entry. I will market execute. Hold on. If this thing doesn't close aggressively bullish, come on, bro. Was that hesitation? Did I hesitate? Nah. And if guys, if you notice, I'm being very cautious because of the timing. Okay, it's after 11 a.m. Eastern time, and within that time, bro, a lot of manipulation happens. So I'm being very very careful. I want to be very very careful. We took out this low, okay? We took out this low, and there was an immediate rejection. So this could like keep pushing to the upside. I don't want to be a victim of that. That is why I want to see a clear rejection inside the breaker before I do anything, okay? Okay, guys, let's see if we can catch something real quick right now. Okay, G. Absolutely. Take care, and I'll catch you. All right. Guys, hold on, yeah. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, let's see if we can get a rejection. We do have this 1 minute gap. Let's see if this 1 minute gap can hold price. So the reason I want to market XQ because it's the timing. The timing is not favorable. But let's see if we can get some rejections. Other 20K likes. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Just a quick reminder, guys. If we're streaming from Africa, just make sure you sign up to the VIP. Sign up to the VIP. You only need a trading account. That's all. Oh, okay. Guys, this thing is like taking so much time. It's taking too much time. So what did we do? Let's take a step back. Let's see what we did. We took our liquidity, tapped into a 30-minute low, which is a rejection block, and we're getting some form of a reaction. We're getting some form of a reaction. Now, if we're closing above the midpoint of the breaker, there's a high possibility that that will fail. Hmm. All right, I'm going to give it the next 6 minutes. If we don't get something in the next 6 minutes, we're going to call it a day, guys. Looks like the breaker is holding. Looks like the breaker is holding. This is a 3-minute. It is holding. You're using XM. Yeah, XM. XM is not. So it's programmed to use XNES. That's the broker I'm using. So XNES allows me to. It's kind of they allow me to do this for you guys by using an XNES account. Yeah, the 1 minute gap is holding. Okay, so let's just simplify this. Okay, let me simplify this for everyone. Once we flip this, I'll take a short. Once we flip this 1 minute gap, I'll take a short, and then 3 minute top in. Okay, 1 minute, 1 minute inversion. Yeah, and that'll be it. I have 5 minutes. If that doesn't happen, then GG's. We come again tomorrow. Okay. So if we have the flip, then the stop goes above that. Yep, that will be it. But we need to get that flip. If that flip doesn't happen, we don't do anything. Is that gap holding? Guys, you have absolutely no idea how tough it is to to read price when it's doing this. You have to be extremely cautious, else you can get chopped. All right, you can get absolutely chopped. If you're not seeing anything clean, if you're not, oh, my power just came back. Nice, 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 nice. All right, in the next 14 seconds, if we can get that flip, then I'll take it. Stops above this high. If not, we have to wait a few more minutes. No, the 1 minute gap is holding. 1 minute gap is holding, guys. Someone will say, "Oh, just take the sell." Oh, just take the sell. But if the candles are not telling you to take it, why should you? Right? You see, I was waiting for that 1 minute flip. It didn't flip. You see what it's doing? That 1 minute gap is holding. It's holding price. And that 1 minute gap could, you'll be surprised that that 1 minute gap could hold price up until all-time highs. You would not believe it. All right. Okay. 1 minute inversion. Okay. 1 minute inversion about to happen there. Stops above this. And 1 is to 2. Bro, if this thing fails, it'll be valid for us to crash out. If this thing fails, guys, go touch some grass. Today has not been easy. All right. If this fails, we have to take a break. We have to. All right. So we have a flip. We have the flip. I am in a sell, guys. I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna sell. I'll let you know when I'm break even. Looking at this low is a good break even level. So I'm in a off off. Are you serious? Are you frigging serious? Are you frigging serious? You failed. The 1 minute failed. Why the hell are you going back there? All right. So let's do a 1:2 on this one. If we get to a 1:1, let's say price pushes and we get to 1:1, then you can go break even. Where is my, yeah, bro. So it's funny. The 1 minute that just got flipped is being flipped is not holding. God damn. It's not holding. Let's see if it holds. Let's see if it holds. I don't like that reaction, but let's see if that holds. If it holds, then we can see if we can get at least a 1:1 to go break even. My stops are above that high. Yeah, today was nasty. Today was nasty. Guys, if you notice, I broke one rule. Who can tell me the one rule that I broke today? Who can tell me the one rule that I broke? And I shouldn't blame myself for that loss, for this particular loss, if it hits. Yeah, guys. God damn. God damn, man. Today was tough. Today was tough. I wouldn't lie. Today was tough. Today was tough. Manipulation after manipulation. Yeah, but it's all good. We come again tomorrow. The only thing is, you should not over. Yes, you might have taken some losses, but you should not overtrade. Do not revenge trade. Don't say you want to make the money back today. Don't do that, guys. Don't do that. Um, yeah, so we're gonna wrap it up, guys. Give me 1 second, okay? Give me 1 second. Um, yeah. So we go again tomorrow. Losses are part of it. Losses are part of the game. We go again tomorrow. Honestly, today, what happened was we're looking for a long idea. Price came into a 30-minute gap. That was, oh man, Anaya, bro, Anaya, you're stealing the show. You're stealing the show. You're stealing the show, bro. We appreciate the gifts. So basically, what it was is that we're looking for a long trade. We had two levels of liquidity on the charts that we wanted price to react from. Okay, let me say three because we had the relative equal lows there. So we price came into that 30-minute gap. We saw a rejection from that gap. We took a long, and that did not work out. We waited to see what kind of reaction was going to happen in the second level of liquidity, which was the 30-minute fair value gap. No, 30-minute low. That low was also run through, and then price got to the relative equal. Wait, let me just actually show you guys. Price run through the relative equal lows right here. And it pains my heart to see this. It pains my heart to see this. But guys, anyway, we're still bearish. Price is still bearish. So do not look to do anything crazy. Where are we? Okay, so this was a level we're trying to take the longs from. Price got in there, we got that reaction. Immediately, we're proven wrong. Now, price got into this 30-minute low. Again, we got a reaction, but that reaction didn't give us the change in the state, so we faded it. Then we waited for price to take out the London lows. Guys, give me 1 second. Getting a lot of distractions. So we waited for price to take the London lows and the Asia lows, which apparently was the level price wanted to get to. Okay. Price took that level, started to get a reaction, but it was clear that price didn't want to continue moving up. Okay. And look, price got to one level, it failed. Second level, it failed. Third level, it failed. Okay. So ideally, we had the bias flip, right? We're looking to flip our bias. Now, what is the best entry model for a bias flip? You wait for price to get into a fair value gap, get a rejection, get a change in the state of delivery, take your entry. Okay. So this was a change in the state of delivery right here. If you look here, guys, I asked you a question. I broke one rule. What was the rule? Could you guys tell me the rule that I broke? I broke one rule today. I broke one rule of mine today. I don't know who can tell me um, that rule. Let me know what I broke. One rule. I broke one rule. If you've been on the streams for long, you would know. So this is the change in the state of delivery right there. Stops should go above the high, right? Ideally this is the entry, right? But I waited for a pullback. Okay, and I took an inversion fair value gap entry right here. So I'll come back to this, but I'm going to leave this on the chart. Okay. So this is the trade idea 1:2, but I didn't take it because of the fact that it's a huge stop loss, 83 points. I was not willing to do that. So I went down to the 1 minute and waited for an IFEG to form on the 1 minute. And then I took that sell entry right here. Okay. I took that sell entry right here and my stops went above here. Okay. So as you can see, price immediately pulled back to take us out. And what was that? So, no, revenge trading. No, no, no. G Classics. No, that was not revenge. Would I say that was? No, no. But there's one thing that could have prevented me from taking the second trade. Let me know what it was. I wouldn't say it's revenge trading. Revenge trading is maybe there's no trade idea, right? And you're like forcing it. You just want to make the money back. I don't think that's what it is. But there was one rule that I broke. There was one rule that I broke. If I followed that rule, I wouldn't have taken the second trade. Even if there was a trade idea, right? I wouldn't have taken that. No one is able to tell me. FOMO. Just hold up. No. So I have a rule, right? I have a rule that if I don't get a trade idea by 11 a.m. Eastern, which is right here, this red line, Okay. If I don't get a trade by 11 a.m. Eastern, I don't take a trade. I leave it alone. All right. Whether um, I literally just would not take a trade after 11 a.m. But you see the time I took the trade. All right. So that was one rule that I broke, and I instantly got punished for it. So stick to your rules, guys. Big lesson. Big lesson. We all break rules from time to time, but you just need to learn from it. Okay. After 11 a.m., no trades. All right. It's best to stick to your rules. If you look here, as soon as 11 a.m., we got to 11 a.m., you can see that we started moving sideways. That is because the algos are activated and it's just literally building up liquidity for the PM session. That's a lesson for another day. But yeah, that's the reason why I don't take trades after 11. So if you guys see me say I'm looking for a trade after 11 a.m. Eastern, call me out on it, okay? Call me out. I want you guys to also hold me accountable for the trades I take. All right? Hold me accountable for that. But anyway, two losses. Second was avoidable, but it's all good. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I guess today we've had a very long stream. We've been streaming 40 minutes after the end of session, which is insane. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully NASDAQ is able to rebound and we can catch some interesting trades. But yeah, unfortunately, that was the situation for today. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow, same time. All right, 9:30 Eastern, 1:30 Ghana time. Peace out.